Hello and welcome to episode number 22 of the 1-5. I'm your podcast hostess, Tricia Louis, the self-designated tech goddess, and I'll be coming to you weekly in this audio podcast format with great edtech tools, tips, and tricks. In this week's episode, I will be talking about novel effect. Novel effect is a magical way to enhance story time in your classroom. The ever-expanding novel effect library is at nearly 1,000 books, and in each of those books, the app unlocks a soundscape of music, sound effects, and character voices that will delight students as you or they read the book aloud. The best thing about novel effect is that you don't need any special books. The books from your classroom, school, or community library will work with the app. The magic comes from the reading of the book as the app listens for the text that is read to play the amazing sounds at the right time. The app, available on iOS, Android, and now Chromebook via the Google Play App Store for Chromebooks, is very simple to use. Here are the steps. First, you download the app, then you create your account, then select a book from the novel effect library that you have the printed book for. There are also a few ebooks right in the app, so you can sample the novel effect fun right away if you don't have a printed book. Then you will tap the print button on the app. You will hear a chime and then start reading and experience the magic of music, sounds, and character voices. You can use the full app for a free 7-day trial, and then you can purchase a subscription through the website listed in the show notes. Subscriptions are available at the individual, school, and district levels. So you've heard about how to use the app, and now I will treat you to a book being read with novel effect. This book is called The Ugly Pumpkin by Dave Horowitz. Note, I have obtained permission from the author to make this recording for you. I have a special tie to this novel effect soundscape as I was a guest musician on the soundtrack. Each time you hear any clarinet music, that is actually me playing in the score. So enjoy The Ugly Pumpkin. The Ugly Pumpkin by Dave Horowitz. I am the ugly pumpkin, as you can plainly see, one of 100,000 pumpkins. None are quite like me. Since early in October, I've been waiting to get picked, but each time things start looking up, I end up getting tricked. A skeleton came for pumpkins one bright and crispy wet day.
Oh, my! Skeleton loves pumpkins!
I asked if I could get a ride. He laughed and said, "No way."
I'm sorry.
And when I said it's getting late and I don't have a home, he rolled his eye, said goodbye,
Bye-bye.
and left me all alone.
Goodbye?
So I walked into November, where I happened on some trees. I asked if I could stay a while, and this time I said, "Please." The trees all started smiling, and then one finally spoke. "Take off your boots and spread your roots." Another cruel joke. "I am the ugly pumpkin," I shouted to the sky. And then it started raining, so I began to cry. I took shelter in a garden that was overrun with squash. I noticed something very odd, and then I thought, "Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm a squash!"
Oh my gosh, you're a squash!
At last it was Thanksgiving, and I found where I fit in. Now you know my story, so let the feast begin.
Squash! Squash!
Happy Thanksgiving! I hope you've enjoyed that book and explore novel effect for yourself. It is truly amazing. Do you want to learn more about edtech in your learning environment? check out my website, tricialouis.com. There you can explore my resources, subscribe to my weekly email newsletter, and contact me. And if you like this podcast, consider supporting it by going to buymeacoffee.com/TALOUIS and pledging your contribution to the 1-5. Keep in mind, all the information shared on this podcast may take additional clearances from your tech department to work properly in your district, school, or classroom. I have vetted all the information shared on this podcast, and it is available and or correct on the date the podcast is originally published. But remember that services, sites, or products can change or become unavailable without a lot of notice. Thanks for listening, and join me next week for another episode of the 1-5.